Welcome to the Frederick Center for Creative Arts August 2022 Artist Choice All Media Exhibition. I'm Carol Morgan, the curator at the Frederick Gallery at the Fredericksburg Center for Creative Arts, located at 813 Sophia Street in historic downtown Fredericksburg. We're the art gallery where art and history meets. This month we have a solo show in our members gallery featuring the artist Carlos Drake Moore. Very distinctive, wonderful social commentary art. You have to come in to see this art in person to really appreciate what he has to offer. Of course, you're invited to visit our galleries during their open hours on Monday, noon to 4, Thursday and Friday, noon to 4, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 4, and Sunday, 1 to 4. We are open for extended hours on First Friday from noon to 8:30 p.m. Please come in, invite your friends to join you. I want to thank especially our videographer, David Kennedy, who produces our YouTube videos and has done a magnificent job, so thank you, David. I would like to introduce our juror, Karen Cohen, West Virginia photographer, curator, and artist. Karen is a graduate of the Germain School of Photography, New York City, certified in professional photography. She's versatile in landscape, documentary, portraits, live performance, publicity, commercial, architecture, and candid photographs. Her photojournals were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Library Archives in 2012. She completed a 2-year course at the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, which included drawing and color theory. Karen curated art shows for the Corner Store Gallery in D.C., Capitol Hill Art League, D.C., Frame of Mind, D.C., and General Lewis Inn, West Virginia. She juries for Lynchburg Academy Center for Arts, Capitol Hill Art League, Carnegie Hall Season of Colors, West Virginia, and reviews new artists who apply for gallery exhibits at Tamarack Best of West Virginia. Karen Cohen is a member of Capitol Hill Art League in D.C., Women's Caucus for the Arts, West Virginia Watercolor Society, and Beckley Art Center. She teaches online Zoom art and photography classes. Her work is shown and available at Tamarack Best of West Virginia Gallery, Capitol Hill Arts Workshop in Washington, D.C., and Beckley Art Center, West Virginia. Welcome to the Fcca, Karen. We are so pleased to have had you as our juror and judge for this exhibition. Karen?
Hi folks, I'm Karen Cohen. First of all, I'd like to thank Carol Morgan, Gallery Director and Curator of Fredericksburg Center for the Creative Arts, for giving me this great opportunity to view members' artwork and to visit this great establishment. It's such a historic building, and Carol has told me all about it. And thanks to all the artists for submitting such great artworks in various mediums to this Artist Choice competition here at Fcca. So many images came in, and as the jurors say, it was tough getting the selections down to just enough to fit into this whole gallery. It was tough, but my immediate reactions to many of the artworks I found was instant, and I would keep going back to the same ones that I really loved. There were some really great photographs, well executed, lighting handled perfectly, with intriguing subject matter. Vintage cars and ancient forests always attract my attention. Both are great subject matters. I loved End of the Road by Dave Magner and Dorothy Stout's photographs of the huge and towering redwoods. Photographers keep documenting the old and the new, and that's important for history's sake as the world quickly changes. Capturing both old cars out west and nature's wonders helps to record history and errors gone by. Nostalgic, yes, but also educational. Happy and playful artwork such as Bad Hair Day, a water media by Joan Stanton, as well as Waimea River Bridge by Bro Half, were fun in their brightly colored paints, using a yellow and mustard background to grab your attention. These paintings were joyful and exuberant and brought a smile to my face. A form of art that was new to me were the recycled melted plastic bottle caps and the necklaces made by Elizabeth Shoemate. Very creative and innovative. Repurposing a material that would normally be sent to the landfill is creative. The art is whimsical and colorful, and the necklaces are one-of-a-kind wearable art. Local scenes of this area are appealing to both residents and tourists. All in a Row, an oil painting by Anton Racine, and A Tribute to the Past by Danette Taylor, also an oil painting in this show, shows the skill of these artists with lots of details in the old buildings, including shadows and sidewalks. I can't mention everyone on all of the 49 works in this show, but I will say that I truly loved every one of these. Artist choice competitions are a generous way to offer members a chance to pick what they like best from their own creations. Everyone has a reason why they decide to put in a particular piece. This is the time you are ready to reveal your prized work. It takes guts and honesty. I thank everyone who submitted to this show, and I encourage you all to continue to create and enter your works. Every juror has a different eye. I love art, and I will never grow tired of looking at it, whether it be in photographs, paintings, textiles, sculptures, anything that someone took time to create just intrigues me. For me, I'd like to mention also that titles are secondary, but nonetheless important, in my experience. Sometimes they actually help sell a piece. Titles give the viewer a clearer idea of what the artist had in mind, sometimes. Some artists will name their abstract work, for instance, Abstract Number 5. Well, that type of title gives no clue at all. So I do encourage you to think about your titles. They can help sell a piece, or at least give the viewer a clue of what you were thinking of. I find naming a piece identifies the subject matter, especially if the exhibit has a specific theme, and I am one who reads titles. I'd like to announce now the chosen works for honorable mention, starting with Injustice, a pen and ink by Rachel M. Nolan. The thing that really stood out to me about this piece was the expression of the woman, who I believe is the Statue of Liberty. This is a powerfully moving piece and very timely artwork because of the ups and downs our country is going through. Rachel did a thoughtful and insightful drawing expressing her emotions in this piece. Congratulations, Rachel. Honorable mention is also awarded to Clifford Nolan's painting called Winter Reflections. It's beautifully done. I especially love the black background that lends the nighttime mysteriousness with the white fluffy fog moving in. The contrasting colors of yellows and blues adds to the dramatic scene of reflection in the water, which is not always easy to paint accurately. Congratulations to Clifford. Honorable mention also goes to Heavenly Lion by Kimberly McConnon. This charcoal and colored pencil drawing of a lion is very powerful. The angle of the lion's head is tilted upwards, which is a different pose than we normally see, and I think that's what draws our attention to it. The red eye, the only color in the drawing, is a nice touch to also draw the viewer's eye into the lion's gaze. The edited rays at the top right corner gives a suggestion of heaven, as in the title Heavenly Lion. This is a beautiful and accurate rendition by Kimberly. Congratulations. The last honorable mention is awarded to Spirits Up, a large mixed media painting by Bev Ulrich. Such rich and vibrant colors with contrasting browns and blues, splashes of white and black give this drama of movement. It certainly has a spiritual quality to it and resembles an inner space full of mystery and wonder. Congratulations. For third prize, I selected African Princess, a mixed media painting by Gifty Anand Mensah. Though the flowers are simple and mixed with geometric shapes, the repetition with all the colors is mind-boggling. It is a maze of colors and shapes, and your eye travels all around the painting. The dominant use of warm reds, oranges, and yellows gives this the African feel of heat, and the spare but important use of cobalt blue creates contrast. The figure herself is bejeweled as a princess, and she walks confidently through her colorful, dense flora. Second prize goes to Aloha, a watercolor painting by Mary Peterman. The age of this creature suggests that it's timeless, a being that lives in the water, and we may never see one of these in person our whole lives, but here it is in full color and accuracy, with such a tender expression, swimming along to survive. The browns contrast nicely with the blue, turquoise, and the purple of the water. The skillful use of watercolor dots and blooms and bubbles creates motion, and it's clearly illustrated. Congratulations to Mary. First prize was the easiest for me to select the minute I saw Something Blue by Rachel Bivens, a large acrylic and ink painting. Her choice of mostly neutral gray background in the shape of huge flower petals outlining the woman's head and shoulders is very effective because it gives all the importance to the subject matter, but doesn't lose identity in itself. I can't help but wonder, what's in that glass mason jar? It's very interesting. It must be important to be in the painting, so I keep pondering its significance. Is it memories, mementos? What could it mean to the woman in the painting? This story is a mystery. The blue hurricane lamp gives the snap of color pop contrast that catches our eye, and it lends to the title, Something Blue. I can't help but wonder how Rachel draws out this image and then paints it. It takes pre-planning, concentration, and everything in its right place for this gorgeous painting. Congratulations for winning first place, Rachel Bivens.
thank you to our juror, Karen Cohen. She's made 2 trips from Greenbrier County, West Virginia, one to juror the show and one to come in today and do this videotape of her awards presentations. Please come in person and visit our gallery. You can only appreciate this work fully when you see it. Remember, our Downstairs Gallery show this month is with Carlos Moore. And I want to thank Karen Cohen. A wonderful job, a beautiful exhibition. We appreciate your commitment to this, and it is a commitment to this job of jurying, selecting work for a show, and judging the awards. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you for inviting me.
The Fredericksburg Center for the Creative Arts, where art and history meet.